GM, ladies and gents, this is obviously your host, Light here, and you're watching the 8th episode of Airdrop Intel, and we got a lot of things to cover, so let's get started without further ado. For the new subscribers, please check out the Notion page, which has hundreds of different airdrop entries, both speculative, confirmed, testnet, social, free to do, ones that require liquidity. There are many different things that you can find out here, which are definitely alpha. There's also a chain list on their statuses. Are they going to be doing an airdrop or a second airdrop? Then there's nodes. A lot of key information here, which you should definitely look into in case you are wanting to do extra things besides the things we are going to be discussing in these videos. We also do have a Telegram server where we post these recaps of the key events of the week, so to speak, or sometimes it comes out bi-weekly or 2 times a day and etc. It just has like claims and things like that. Useful information in case you don't always have the time to basically watch these videos. But let's get started with the first entry on this list, which is Linea, which we have talked about weeks and months. And now you're basically able to see your ranking in this dashboard. Currently I'm the 31,000, which I'm not happy about this ranking specifically, so I have to really put up more fuel to the fire, so to speak. And the first thing you need to do is actually activate your account in case you haven't already done that. I'm gonna leave my referral link down below, which you can use to basically activate your account. And once it's activated, you will be accumulating points by having shit on Linea. And this includes providing liquidity to Mendy and ZeroLend, which is probably the best way to farm points. Obviously, lending protocols can get hacked, which is kind of unlikely, obviously, but it can happen. But in terms of maximizing your points, you really want to put it into these lending protocols because they give you extra yields and extra tokens on other projects as well. And there's many things that you can bridge over to the chain, which will be accumulating more of these points, basically. And this is going to be lasting for quite some time. And one of the things that needs to be understood is that also, as you can see the curve here, it's going to be diminishing as more things are going to be added in here. So we have like 500,000 people, I guess, participating here. And average is like 8,000 points, I guess. And what do I have? Well, I got 9,000. Okay, so I'm pretty far behind. But basically, as more time goes on, like in August or July, they are just going to be giving you a lot less points. So getting early is definitely the way to go here. It's not late to get in, but definitely, I mean, this has been going on for 2 weeks, so it's not really late at all. But I'm just saying that the earlier you get, the better the points you're going to be getting and more points you're going to be getting. And going back to talking about Spectrum again, they just announced on their Discord that they're going to be doing more extra boosts here. So we have an early access boost, which is going to be ending in 3 days. I just put out more Ethereum over here. And in case you missed out on the 7th Airdrop Intel episode, we kind of talked about like how good the Spectrum deal is, because you're getting a Vimix airdrop, you're getting EtherFi points, you're getting Eigenlayer points, you're getting restaking APR on your Ethereum, and you're going to be getting KSP, which is the Chroma points for Chroma blockchain. This is not super competitive in terms of the leaderboard. I mean, I'm not nearly as high as some of the other ones, but you can see like the first person has 169,000, and then it starts to diminish quite radically after that. And so there's a lot of people here which are not even having that many points on the top 100. So I think there's a lot of room here to basically get into a pretty good ranking here on the page. And I'm going to be leaving my referral code down below, which you can activate for 8% bonus points. And then going back to talking about NodePay. And NodePay is one of these internet leasing things alongside with Grass Protocol and Uprock. Uprock is, by the way, launching their token on the 30th, if my head remembers right. And I always said that these have to be isolated in some burner phone or burner browser. There are security risks that come along with selling these data and internet bandwidth. We've talked about that a lot in the Grass Protocol investigation video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And there's going to be a lot more of these in the future. Some of them actually use existing fiat ones underneath, which I kind of noticed with, I think it was NodePay is using something that we covered on another video where we talked about those things. Maybe I should link that in the corner, but Basically, this hasn't started yet, but the referral program has started, and you can be early on this one, which is actually pretty nice. So definitely, if you're looking for something to do, because Grass is already kind of far ahead already, and Uprock is launching. So in case you want to be fresh and new and early somewhere, NodePay is definitely one to go. And by the way, you can probably run all of these all together at the same time. Now, DApp mainnet launched, and now basically there's a way to deposit assets here, which are basically encrypting those assets because it's a privacy layer, obviously. And by encrypting these assets and basically holding them on DApp mainnet, you are going to be getting points. You can get extra points by referring other people in. Right now, you're not seeing the dashboard because I imported my wallet on another web browser, so I'm not showing you the interface right now. There's nothing sketchy about it or anything. But yes, and we don't know when we are going to be getting our pre-sale tokens and testnet tokens. Hopefully very soon, though, because I want to dump them. But yeah, this is a pretty nice opportunity for getting back into the DApp bandwagon. I mean, how valuable this mainnet is going to be remains to be seen. And is it going to be bigger than the testnet one? I also don't know, but it's nice to have more opportunities to basically find out. Kinto is another project that we have covered on previous videos. This is basically one of these places where you can deposit different types of assets, and right now they allowing you to kind of go into your account and able to see your distribution of assets. You're not able to basically, you can see the results, but you're not able to sell or basically get these tokens. I got like 220. I don't know how much that is basically, but hopefully something. But let's move on. We have Airdrop campaign by ChainGPT and Shield. It's been a while since we have covered any of these Gleam things, but hey, it's $20,000, so let's just cover it. Okay, there's nothing really to be lost here. It's just simple, you know, follow Telegram, follow Twitter, task type of things, and you know, if people are wanting to do something a bit more different, then a lot of the airdrops that we cover these days, this is something different, definitely. Then we have Fuse, which is blockchain layer 2, which has already launched their token. I think it launched on May, a couple of days ago, or was it on the 6th? Well, 2 weeks or 2 weeks, this month, regardless. It was kind of, you know, something that I didn't like see a lot of news about or intel. And now they have this airdrop going on, and they're going to be giving these tokens, which is actually not too bad given the fact that there's not going to be huge dumping for the token because the token's already out. And you can basically get points based on how much you bridge to Fuse. There's a bunch of social media tasks. Some of them are locked in right now. So following them on Twitter, doing Telegram, holding more than 2 different tokens on the chain, Fuse Discord, and there's going to be this Vault app, which is kind of a DeFi protocol there, and liquidity, stake, blah, blah, blah. And there's going to be a lot of things coming out here, which kind of shows that this is kind of on its infancy as a program. And you can also refer people to this thing. It's not very competitive because I only have 50 points and I'm 11,000. So clearly, this is going to be one of the more underfarmed things in my opinion. So, and it's not really, layer 2s are very valuable. That hasn't changed. Obviously, there's an oversaturation, which we have to talk about in a future video. But let's move on. Then we have Ether Cloud Drop, which we did probably talk about on some video recently. They have added out more community badges here. So in case people are holding like Mad Lads, different meme tokens on Solana, I don't even know what that is. And there's also task things here. Some of these are expired already, but basically if you hold Azukis or Miladies, you can get these points and you can be participating on the leaderboard. The Galcs and the layer 3 quests are over. There's also a referral program, and the Ether obviously has been selling out nodes and everything. And I think, like, in general, I didn't think much of this project, but they have doing some very, very high-end marketing recently, and there's been a lot of people being attracted to this and to the nodes and everything. And the nodes are kind of expensive right now. I think they're 1.8 ETH or something like that. But hey, this campaign is still running for 4 days, and you can still do all the quests basically within that and get the points. Let's move on. We have, actually, this is nothing. We have a Catalyst exchange. This one is basically allowing you to deposit Ethereum in, or wrapped Ethereum to Optimism, Blast, and Base. This is like a triple bag type of thing. I don't remember what these are exactly called, options or something. You can put up any small amount you basically want to, and you will be getting points. Then there is also a referral link here. I'm probably going to be giving you guys 8%, so let me update that. So if you use my code, you are going to be getting a bonus on points, and I think you're going to be getting a portion of my bonuses or something like that. And this distribution campaign is going to be ending at the end of the month. So we're not exactly early, but I'm just saying that you have the opportunity to basically jump into this project and start participating on it, because also there's no lock-in for your assets, so you can just withdraw them at the end of the month. And then lastly, we have Aqua Protocol, which is part of the Telegram wave of these. Like, we had the Notcoin, obviously, and then we had the hot wallet, which is still going on, by the way, and which we also covered on the channel. So there are many of these things popping on right now. Aqua Protocol is promising because it's actually like a real contingent like product. So they're doing their own stable coin called the Aqua USD, which is a decentralized peg, which is, you know, backed by assets on the actual chain, and they have this clicker program thing going on here. You basically claim every 8 hours these Aqua Protocol points. There's also quests here, which are going to be giving you extra points that you can basically do here. And then there is a leaderboard. I don't know where I'm at there. And then there's obviously a referral program. And a lot of, like, Notcoin, just a closing thought here. Notcoin was not expected to be the big as it was. It was ranked 78 when it launched. It was crazy. I didn't spend a lot of time in it. I had some referrals in it, obviously, but it was like $148 for like smashing and clicking your phone, which is insane for a free drop, in my opinion. And a lot of people obviously made more than that, and they were a lot more active in it. And so there's a lot of potential on these types of clicker things. There are a lot of them going on right now. This is probably the most #1 priority outside with the hot wallet. And obviously in our Telegram, you can join our hot village for bonuses and things like that. So definitely do that. And I just want to say that I'm going to be probably doing a video about these as a standalone thing, because there are so many of them and they're so easy to do that there's no point of almost not doing them. But hey, that's basically my rundown of the day. We're probably going to be resuming back again tomorrow. I'm going to be leaving for NFT Ordinals event on Lisbon on the 28th. So I will be away from 28th to 30th. So no videos at that point. So I'm probably going to be dropping a couple of videos at the end of the month before I go. And then I will be resuming back again in June. But thanks for watching, guys. I will be seeing you in the next video. Cheers.